Hey people, how's it going? I kicked myself out because it's Bizarro world today. So I started my live stream and kicked myself out because that would make no sense. Bizarro world, do, Bizarro world, do. Welcome to Bizarro world, do. Seriously, really bizarre, really bizarre. I mean, it's really ridiculous that every day for the last, I don't know what, 2 months. Hello, never mind. Hello, Susie Q. This simple truth person has been everywhere, bashing the shit out of me. One night they came in here and were kind when we were discussing the ballot questions on the Michigan midterms. Since then, though, they just, went back to their freaking evil ways. So today, after, let's just say 2 years of being completely disgusted with the shit people are saying, but, hi, Tanger, but, pretty much, like a bombardment of it. And then, a community post that my pet name, my nickname for my lovely daughter was Pussy Farts from that ever so mentally stable mind of babbling with baubles was posted. And Simple Truth wants to let me know how life is not guaranteed. And don't I ever give it a break. Doesn't say anything to baubles. Mm-mm. guess that's okay. And I guess since I guess I'm not certain what KFC is thinking, but if somebody said that was your father's nickname for you was pussy farts, do you think it would matter what age your father was for him to be enraged? You can see exactly when Bobbles writes something or Mr. Bobbles. So you pretending that you can't see this stuff is no. That's no. No, no, no. You don't get to scream and rage and act like I did something to you. And then claim that when I said for Luna to go back to swim in the Rio Grande, that means it's racist? Really? Is it racist? Huh, that's funny because I kind of think the people that support her, so called, and she supports monetarily, were voting for that wall in between her and her relatives. I remember Luna really being upset about that. Isn't it disgusting, Kathy? I'm supposed to be ashamed of the anger that I am feeling, the violating. It's violating. It's violating because of my age. I mean, you want to scream and rage like that. KFC. Okay, weird. Scream and rage. You were raging. And both of you, Strawberry and yourself, were trying to claim I said I was going to throw Luna into the Rio Grande. I'm not sure. Is that river close to her? I don't think I said I was going to throw her into it because, quite frankly, unless I had a catapult, I'm not certain I could do that. She's looking a little too big for my, you know, tossing into a Rio Grande. I'm gonna drive all the way there to throw her into the Rio Grande. Is there no possibility? Hi, Chris. I mean, I'm not certain. Does she live near the Rio Grande? Has she mentioned before that she swam the Rio Grande? Is there a reason why you would assume that if she lives in the same area as the Rio Grande, that because I mentioned it, it's racist? Huh. Because I really didn't see any recording providing the proof that I said I was going to sling her into the Rio Grande. That's pretty crazy. Oh, I'm not enraged, Kathy. I felt that KFC was pretty enraged. Like over the top. Over the top. What I do think is I will use all of the power that I have I hope we all do. And making certain that eventually the precedents get set of an adult being held responsible for their cyber behavior. I don't even want to say bullying because it's not bullying. Saying in their community posts with no thought process that my nickname for my daughter was Pussy Farts. And Simple Truth wants to preach to me about how I don't give people a break ever. But I wasn't talking about you, Simple Truth. So you had a break. You didn't need to insert yourself. But I didn't see you saying to Bobbles. Now, I'm just wondering, has anybody ever seen me have a live stream where somebody's child, and I don't care, my daughter will always be my child, okay? When people say to an older person, do you have any children? They know damn well you're not going to mention people under 18 at that point, right? So they don't say, do you have any adults? They say, do you have any children? My daughter will always be my child. Has anybody ever seen me have a live stream where somebody's kid, their full name talks about sex acts that they supposedly do, and some with their mother, mind you? Have you ever seen anybody's kid in this room, adult or anything, saying they love big black cock? Have you ever seen anybody come into my room and say somebody's kid's full name to that clone or troll, not even a clone, because that's not a clone, to that thing, and say, ooh, that full name likes big black cock. Nice. And everybody in that room can see that one. Right, KFC? You could see Inkster Stinkster. Don't lie. You too. You too, Stephanie. You could see the Inkster Stinkster. Did you think it was okay? Hmm? Some piece of crap I don't even know saying my kid's full name. They ran my address, supposedly. Well, I don't know anything about doing it. I don't know. That's not even the point. Whatever it is, the point is there was two separate trolls in that room using my kid's full name, one with an eggplant and squirt emojis, and the other one said my kid's full name loves BBC. Two in the same room. Oh, okay, baby girl. Oh, not by one. They're not clones because my daughter is never saying that. Um, throughout the entire live stream, my address appeared. While they basically advertise mother-daughter sex. I know for a fact KFC saw the things that Mr. Bobbles has written about me and my daughter. And when you subscribe to something, you subscribe to it. So when you want to pretend that you don't support that kind of behavior, you do. Don't even try it. Yes, she does, Kathy. Yes, she does. Oh, there's so many things they said that don't belong in the same sentence with my dog. Not necessarily, Tanger. I've been reading shit like that about my kid on Debbie's channel, Fern's channel, Ollie's channel, on loads of channels. Tiffany M's channel, Lou's channel. And Lou's channel, me and my daughter's 69. And Tiffany's channel, me and my daughter use the same double-ended dildo. These people want to pretend that I haven't been going through this shit with my kid and myself for 2 years. They want to promote a petition. They want to get AML Films to promote it. Really? Is that what you want to promote, AML Films? Really? Sexual harassment? Yeah, she wanted not to have her daughter talk to a pedo, but to hopefully incite one to say something because nobody was saying something. Nobody was harassing Debbie. So she set up shop for her live stream in front of the door right when her kid comes home. And as opposed to giving her a snack, asking her how her day was, she had her go, say hello. Hello, everyone. There she is. Now say something. Sick, sick, sick. Bubbles, your live stream is going to become just the disgusting trolls that nobody else wants in their live streams. Ollie, I heard your video that you did. What did she say? This scum of YouTube or the scrub of YouTube, while she's claiming that me and my daughter have 3 false GoFundMes. Do we? Do we, Ollie? Another fucking untruth from you? You fucking lying bitch? Huh? Really, you fucking bitch? Lying about having cancer. You don't have cancer, bitch. That was just another way. Hi, Simka. Another way for you to sit there and act like I did something to you. I never did anything to you. A lot of people who are new, they want to think that everybody's guilty of something. While they're saying that, are they including my daughter in that? Is my daughter guilty of something? I didn't go through Babo's Facebook or Tiffany H's or Babo's or her sons or anybody's. When I saw what was on Babo's sons, I have no use for anti-Semitism. I'm all set. Um, you know, but apparently me and my daughter are having a sucking dick contest together. And me and my sweet little pussy farts. But there's nowhere anybody could find where Babo's son troll account is in my room. Has there ever even been one? In my room saying anything like this, like that? Never. Fucking never. That would never happen. Not even now, it wouldn't happen. But it's never happened anyway. They don't get that happening. They pretend they do, but they don't. They don't. They do not. The people who are doing it are the people who, it's there, man. It's right there. It's right fucking there, okay? I'm not going to sit idly by while these people want to convince other channels to share out a petition to harass somebody who simply wants their right to use social media just like everybody else, and for their kid to be just left alone. Spartan Dan, you want to make a fucking video and pretend you didn't say hello to that clone, that not even clone, troll of my daughter? You want to claim you didn't say hello and see everything it was saying? Really? You want to make some fucking video talking to me, talking shit? Do you? If they think after 2 years I'm gonna just fucking continue to watch them say this gross shit, I'm not. And as Bobbles gets grosser and grosser than others have in the past, Bobbles is the one who's going to take the fall for it. They can all sit there and think you can yell and scream KFC and stuff, but Bobbles isn't going to be saving you. She just keeps making herself look disgusting. She literally told people that a GoFundMe that was made by someone with just the same name as my kid was fraudulent. That baby needs a heart surgery. Needs heart surgery. And she told people to report it. Exactly. She needs to be made an example of. Yeah, but Ollie was saying it 3 days before. Ollie said it 3 days before. Now, I don't know if you got, the other day I was playing this video and then my phone died, but I'm sick to death of these people saying I've been harassing them for 2 years. I haven't. But 2 years is the exact amount of time that these people, I'm sorry, that I have had, been fighting stage 3 cancer. So it's coincidental to me that these people want to claim that a complete stranger gets stage 3 cancer, okay? 52-year-old woman, mind you, by the way. Hi, Kimberly. Not a criminal or anything. And I'm going to seek out these complete strangers in different states and start harassing them.
I didn't call you. You called me.
Yes, I did call you, Jules. I called you over the summer because I listened to one of your videos and you sounded like, I don't know, I just was like kind of worried about you. So I just called to check on you because you hadn't been online for a while, but never spoke of it. I never ever spoke of it because it was private. So I really don't know what it has to do with anything that's going on here. Now, you're going to say you were still going through your bad reaction to marijuana or something, okay? Months later, I really don't think you were having a reaction to
Feels like
marijuana.
this. When I had my, episode, you called me. I didn't call you. You called me.
Okay, I don't know why you keep repeating that. It was purely out of just concern for you, but you seem to want to keep bringing that up.
Check up on me. I fell for it. I was still going through my episode in the spring.
Now, you were still going through your episode in the spring. Now, but you're going to say later in this video, right? She's going to say she went through it for 2 days. So, was it for months or was it for 2 days? For 2 days, I don't understand.
You said horrible things about it since that I had dirty.
No. I didn't say horrible things about a phone call. How would I know if your feet were dirty from a phone call? You made a video. In fact, this is one of the things that made me call. You had a video up scissoring with your legs, going, Jerusalem, Jerusalem.
Legs and dirty toenails, which I could get that fixed pretty quick, because they're so dirty. At the nail salon, you called me, so.
Okay, so she keeps going on that I called her. Now, I don't know if anybody could do this for me right now. Can anybody go and look up Anti-Social Conservatives channel in their community post, I believe, and tell me what they just posted? Because I really don't want to go look, but I did just get tagged in something by these weirdos, these perverts, in my opinion. Can anybody go take a look and see what perverted thing they're posting now?
You're a liar.
Anti-social conservative. Please tell me.
You lie.
What was I lying about, lady?
You lie. You lie. You lie. End of story.
No, it's not end of story. You're gonna need to elaborate on that, bitch. I want to know what I lied about.
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that there are other channels that talk about you, but the end result is
right, because you think that all of a sudden you're gonna come slinking your way out of your hole, but I know that you've been doing things behind the scenes and be like, good, there's people going after her. Good. Fuck you, bitch. The truth is the truth. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Lie. So words are wasted on you. You lie all the time.
Now, you've never, ever, ever elaborated or shown any proof of what exactly I lie about.
You called me to check up on me. I thought you were being kind, and I actually said to Joe,
I wanted you to tell me in the room. I got kicked out anyway now, so it's okay. That's her doing that shit. Let's just make certain that everybody gets to see that kind of shit, okay? That's the kind of shit that Babos and her husband want to put up about my kid and myself. Right. But then you see that. Right. They claim I say stuff about everybody. It doesn't work that way, that they are going to get away with slandering my kid like that and not removing it, not having a fucking sense of decency in their minds to not have removed all that shit out of their fucking live streams. When I still have not said shit about your fucking kid. You need to fucking stop. You don't threaten me. You you just don't get it, do you? Take your fucking all that shit. Right. Yeah, I got it from Tanger. Now, who am I trash talking? That's what I'm going to need to know. I want to know who I am trash talking. That's what I need to know. Just might be left alone. Just might be left alone. Just might be left alone. Like, who am I actually? Look, now they got Crystal Love posts and stuff. And you see, this is gang bullying. That's what this is. Gang stalking. It's sexual harassment. It's sexual predators. This is disgusting. It's gone on for 2 years. And no, they're going to stop. But they're not going to have the opportunity to be able to do it to somebody else. The next person. Do you know what I'm saying? It's playtime. Who says that? But who says that, right? Playtime. Who thinks that shit is playtime? But once again, I'm going to ask, when has anybody ever seen me have in this live stream the shit they've said and done? I mean, am I wrong? Because I've had a no troll policy in my live stream since I started live streaming. So I'm really not understanding what they're actually looking at.
You know, I won't say your name. Well, okay, I'll just say your name. But here's SG called me and he said, "Why did she call you? Why did
Now,
that?"
I don't understand what me calling you, Jules. I never mentioned anything about calling you. And exactly, nothing like that. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Um, Playtime for somebody's kid. Playtime does that. Except somebody who needs to be removed from a platform because they have no respect for their own kids, for themselves, or anybody else. And they never will. And they have something wrong with them mentally. And nobody should have to continue No, you do everything right, Tandra. Stop that. Oh, don't worry about it. You both were perfect. You both were perfect. Um, good job, Tandra. Good job, you guys. Good job, Kimberly. Just fucking with you guys. Now, here's the thing with these people here, right? So we got KFC screaming at the top of her lungs, basically. Like, basically, she's pissed that I'm too old to be angry, I guess. I'm too old to be angry about somebody saying that shit about my kid. So, and I mean, she's screaming more than I ever have. I mean, screaming. Okay. Now she knows what they wrote about the stuff on antisocial conservative there about me and my kid, right? She knows about it. All right. But I'm not screaming like that. Now, I did make a live stream when Bobbles refused to remove it. A live stream that is no longer up anymore. Okay. But on the flip side, we've got someone I barely know, KFC. I guess thinking that once you get too old, you're not supposed to care how people talk about your kids or your kid or whatever, or yourself even. Enraged, enraged that I called her out for subscribing to that behavior. You can't talk in Bob's room unless you're subscribed. So did you or did you not subscribe to that behavior? You did. You do. So, and I don't see you around here anymore. Obviously, you didn't have any problem with that sexual talk that Mr. Bobbles or herself, whomever it was, posted. Hi, Diane. It was just a couple of days ago, Kathy. Um, but you feel justified in your screaming at me video. Screaming. And asking AML Films to share a pro-bullying petition. She did, Kimberly. She did. Very weird, isn't it? You'd think she'd know the difference between right and wrong. I mean, supporting a channel where the entire live stream is sexual behavior. I mean, my daughter doesn't like BBC. I mean, not that it would be a big, I guess if she did, but she doesn't, okay? But apparently I'm too old to care about it. No, it's been going down for 2 years, Kathy. But, like, daily. Daily. Simple Truth wants to lecture me about how I don't give anybody a break or a day. Really, Simple Truth? You say rotten things to me every day, and then don't bother telling, Bobbles that I don't, right, that's what I'm saying. They don't stand by anything, you know, but she wasn't coming in here being supportive anymore. She wasn't. But she was putting laughing emojis to the Rachel, my daughter's full name, loves BBC. She's putting laughing emojis to that. That's an issue for me.
Basically that thing call you, and I said, well, to check up on me, and he knew right through, like right away why you called me. Me being naive, or not naive, but just hoping, always hoping the best, said, I think that you.
Now, have I ever talked about calling Jules in the springtime and what occurred in that phone call publicly? Yeah, way, Kimberly, yeah. No, I don't think I did. But she's gonna call me that thing. I'm not a thing, and my daughter matters. Okay? And I don't lie, 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 lie.
She wants to, you know, reconcile, or I'm not sure.
No, I just was, a little concerned because you hadn't been on for a while at that point, but apparently,
You keep claiming that I'm mean to you and all this past stuff, which is.
um, I don't claim that you're mean to me. I just want you to fucking leave me the fuck out of your mouth, but you haven't been able to for 2 years. For 2 years. Haven't been able to leave my name out of your mouth. You come back after your break and look at you again. Why can't you just fucking stay the fuck away from me? November 12th, 2020. Remember? I'll never forget it. You fucking bitch.
It was all in the past, and it's not true, and we can
No,
go through
it's
that.
true. I have all the receipts. Everything. It's true. You did it.
Point by point. Lone survivor. Nobody needs to hear it anymore. They already know what you're like now. At the time, 2 years ago, they didn't know. They let it go.
What exactly did they let go? No, really, Jules. Because if you want to come out again, starting your fucking lying again, after what you fucking did to somebody who was nothing but kind to you. I only knew you a month. And you got a November 12th, 2020, you had to go around. Oh, that is nice of her. And tell people I had Munchausen syndrome and was running a racket. And you ran live streams. Munchausen syndrome. Um, no mention of the lone survivor. You completely slandered me. You partook in some fucking crazy bullshit to somebody who was recently diagnosed with cancer and was fucking scared to death. I was fucking scared to death. I was losing my hair being called Cuba. They had a live stream, her and her husband, and said that all of the comments that were being left, not because there wasn't many, there would only be like two or something, but usually they were like, I was going to die soon and stuff, but they were me leaving them to myself while they were calling me the lone survivor for no fucking reason whatsoever. I didn't have fucking Munchausen syndrome. I wasn't running a racket. I wasn't defining anybody. But you still are sitting here, once again, talking shit. When I was there part of that time, yeah, and then I started like because Sharon's I could never talk. I had been blocked from the get-go. Hi, hidden blessings. But that was because Jules was a fucking mod on there. And Jules was blocking, like had to be blocked from there. And I'd see clones eventually when I figured it out that, there was clones going around and hi Nipper Trish. And I'd type in, oh, that's not me, and they'd instantaneously block me. So like Sharon didn't even know either, she was just seeing this rotten shit like coming from me supposedly, but it wasn't. It wasn't me. These people were nasty. But I felt bad. I'd look at Sharon, and for the longest time, Sharon didn't say shit to Bobbles. I didn't like myself then. But after, like,
because
thinking,
you did it to me, and you're doing it to TH now, and I'm not. You can say you're not okay with it.
I didn't do anything to you, and I'm not doing anything to TH. Tell you what TH is doing, though. One minute she's a fucking Muslim, and the next minute she's a Muslim that believes in Christmas, taking fucking presents from people who probably actually need them, and is putting up on her community post again that picture of her little kid that I apologized profusely for. I felt almost like crying that I hit that because it says 2 of 2. So it is that one. She's got it back up there. And she's got it showing that she liked it. She liked it. She put a thumbs up to it. But originally, it was just about, like, really about Bobbles. I didn't know that I had hit a second picture to upload. I didn't see. So she was thumbs upping a derogatory community post about Bobbles. But that thumbs up, I mean, I just think it's so fucked up. Merry Christmas, all you guys, even though it's not Christmas yet. How long are we going to say that for? Every day? It ain't Christmas yet, is it? It's not the 25th.
And you're gonna do something. No, I'm saying everyone's doing something about it.
Oh, everyone's doing something about it. Are they, Jules? Is everyone doing something about it? Do they have receipts? Because I do. How about medical records to show cancer as opposed to a bunch of bitches claiming I had Munchausen syndrome and telling people to report my GoFundMe? How about that? You got some fucking receipts for that? Because I do. Is everybody doing something about it, are they? Yeah, can help others work the system too. That's exactly what she says. So that they don't put 50 cents too much and stuff so they don't qualify. Fucking getting sick of being called a fucking scammer while they sit there and support scammers. Wow, is it? Wow, can't believe it. Time flies when you're trying to fucking enjoy life. Some fucking assholes can't stop themselves. You just heard this woman say clearly, loud and clear, everyone's coming after you. So, who's the bullies? Who's the bullies?
No, I'm saying everyone's doing.
Who's the bullies, huh?
So you're not okay with it, and you're gonna do something. No, I'm saying everyone's doing something about it. Everybody, because it's horrendous. You don't make
You
fun
got some receipts? You got proof? Yeah, no, right? It's disgusting. She's making a mockery out of fucking just, oh, her own kids, exploiting them. Sitting there in live stream saying Zacky's teeth are black, and she knows it, and she's fucking exploiting it. I didn't call the cops on her. Whose live stream was it on again? Oh, that stupid, dumb, rejected nerd, RN. Oh, she's so gross. These bitches think this is going to go on forever for them, and then they're going to move on to the next person, and it isn't. It isn't.
someone's head's fucking. Sorry, I don't care.
Oh, listen to her.
Head
Listen to how she talks about the woman's headscarf.
fucking scarf, and make fun of them unless you are just a pitifully horrible woman.
You made fun of cancer, bitch. You made fun of cancer, okay? Your friends did too.
So you called me to check up on me.
Now, I don't know what that has to
And
do with anything. So I called you and was being nice, and for some reason you keep thinking that's something to throw in my face here.
I wasn't quite right yet. I was still going through my episode, and now
You are still going through your marijuana episode. Give it a rest.
take that and you make fun of me for it. It's
No, I don't make fun of you for it. But you harassed the fuck out of me for something that was true and honest. What you're talking about is bullshit. You weren't having no marijuana. Oh, I saw that. Yes, she is. I saw it. Gross, right? Shoving candy in all their mouth all the time. She is, man. I'm telling you. She's That's fucking like Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Fucking gross. And these people are sitting there watching her do it. And she's getting off on it. Getting pity for something. She's fucking gross. Fucking gross. Shoving candy in their mouth again while going to see Santa Claus and this Muslim. Unfucking real.
horrible. I could say it's been 2 years you did horrible things to me, but you're doing it to other people now, so you're proving the point that you are a horrible person.
No, it was 2 years ago I got cancer. And that's when you bitches decided to harass the shit out of me. And run with this stupid fucking narrative. I know. Her son Noah looked sad, didn't he? They all kind of looked like they were like, what the fuck? All she gives us is candy. Isn't that something? So sad. It's so sad. So fucking sad.
So I don't have to prove anything. I can just let you just be you, and it'll just.
See? She never has to prove it, though, she says. Never has to prove everything she has fucking harassed me for the last 2 years. Oh, you guys know what's weird, too? Is how last year around this time, and remember New Year's and stuff, and they were coming on like even stronger. Look who comes back. Fucking Jerusalem Jules. Fucking fucked up, man. The story about the baby is that I believe Ollie went around seeking out any kind of GoFundMe under the same name. And so a woman in Minnesota has a GoFundMe up for her friend and their baby or something, and it needs heart surgery, has Down syndrome, and clearly nothing to do with me or my daughter. But they put it up there and told everybody it was a fraudulent GoFundMe. They were going, report it, report. And Luna's going, oh my God, all these frauds. Carrie Ann's going, oh, triple Dean major looks like triple fraud major. Disgusting pigs. And these bitches like this fucking one want to sit here and act like I did something to them.
Work itself out. But I talked to you, and I wasn't quite right, and you acted like everything was fine, and I thought you were my friend, and that's a proof to everyone that's on your page.
I never talked about you on the phone call because it's under the same name as my kid. Like as if there's nobody with that name. He asked for him. Well, here's the thing, too. She goes in one of her videos, Palestinian blood runs through me and my kids. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You've never even been to Palestine, probably. No, it fucking doesn't. Those kids aren't his. This crazy one, too. They believe everything.
Are. But anyone that follows you or goes in your chat that thinks that you can be nice,
I am nice. I'm not doing anything to you, lady. Seriously. I don't even know why this bitch is like... I wish I'd have never spoken to this woman. I'm not even kidding with you. I wish I'd have never spoken to this woman in the first place. If I'd have known... Oh, come on, Kimberly, with teeth like that. And I'm not even trying to be mean and say anything like that, but I believe everything she does is for attention. I can't believe she was shoving candy in their mouth again today and still hasn't taken the kid to the dentist. And what about the kid's shoes? Did she ever go and get him any shoes? What a shame. God. Wasn't it, Tanger? Gross. It was fucking gross. I bet those kids thought she was gonna fucking take them out to the mall and stuff, and instead she was this rotten, a rotten, evil person. Shoving candy in their
work
mouths
itself out.
all the time. Work what out? Work itself out. What, cancer? Why didn't you just leave me the fuck alone, Jules? Why did you have to harass me?
But I talked to you, and I wasn't quite right, and you acted like everything was fine, and I thought you were my friend, and that's a proof to everyone that's on your page.
I don't know what she's... Why never even mention? Why is she talking about me again? I just can't believe I have to deal with this woman again. All last fucking New Year's. Now all this New Year's with this bitch. This is the same thing they did last year
Be nice.
and the year before. This is going on the third Christmas that these fucking bitches have done this over and over again. Tell me how I have no family to spend Christmas with, how lonely I am, that my daughter doesn't want to see, all these lies. I'm sick and fucking tired of these lies from these fucking skanks. Yeah, I'm sure of that too. Especially the little kid saying it was the library teacher. I mean, that's a little bit of a coincidence there. I know, I think so too. Somebody said the little kids were like, "What's a church?"
Be nice.
Good. Yeah, why can't they prove it? Why can't they prove anything that they say? They never have receipts. Never. None of them.
Which is not doing great, but I'm just saying, like on a small, like minuscule scale, people doing great, which is not doing great, but I'm just saying, like on a, you can be one way and you can be a complete opposite, total opposite in like a blink of an eye. You can take your channel from doing great, which is not doing great, but I'm just saying, like
Which it's not doing great. Who the fuck is this bitch?
on a small, like minuscule scale, people actually going to your channel and then people just completely deserting your channel. I don't. It actually pains me to hear people have videos about you at times because it's pointless
Why is this woman still stalking me?
because you're going to keep doing what you do,
I know you're right.
which is basically lie, pretend to be someone's friend, and then you stop. I'm at a stop sign, so you can go on whatever. I'm in my truck.
Now, why would she sit at a stop sign and make a 20-minute video?
You can say whatever you want to say. I'm at a stop sign, with my seatbelt on, and
I really don't give a fuck if you have your seatbelt on. I don't even know why you're still talking about me. I only knew you for a month before you started fucking trying to destroy everything in my life. I don't even know why you're still talking about me.
what you're doing to TH is what you did to me.
I didn't do anything to you or to TH. Okay? I was too busy going to chemotherapy.
are tearing her apart bit by bit, and I'm really proud of her. I think that she's an amazing.
You're proud of her? You should be. I mean, she did a good job with their dental hygiene, and we know that much. And gee, they're it, those home cooked fucking candy bars are looking fucking real nutritious. I mean, yeah, should be proud of her, right? Yeah, just keep calling me a thing though, and sitting there watching people speak sexually about my kid, like as if I deserved it. Are you out of your fucking gourd?
person for putting up with what you put her through, and
Now, what exactly did I put her through, and can you prove it?
positive, but you don't want her to be positive because you're angry at your life, and people can do video after video, but that's all it comes down to. You are angry at anyone that's happy with their life, that has some semblance of happy.
Yeah, you look happy. You have your driver's license back? If you were having an episode from medical marijuana, should you be driving? No, I know. No, I know that. Well, you guys know. I don't mean you guys, right? I'm talking about these psychos. That's why, like, when I'll go, that side, you know? Like, I don't mean like that side, like true sides. I mean more like the dark side, the demons, hell, the wrong side of the tracks, the, you know, the bad part of the world. You know what I mean? them, you know? Yeah, like she drives, like since fucking when? You're having fucking episodes from, some medical marijuana that you were like saying you had the card for, and now you're driving. I mean, since when? And don't you have like episodes? I thought she said she couldn't drive because of her fucking uh yeah, I wouldn't call that. Ugh, heartburn.
Happiness, which you saw in me, and you wanted that to stop. And so you're
I
gonna
wanted your happiness to stop. Did I? When did you ever congratulate me for still being here? Hmm? Have you ever? No, you haven't. Have you ever done anything but try to make me fucking feel despondent, be in despair, feel like the lone survivor that nobody can mention? You were telling people they couldn't go to my room and your room at the same time. They weren't allowed. And you want to talk about somebody trying to take away somebody's happiness? Even like during cancer, I mean, it's few and far between, but you didn't want me to have any. If it was up to you, I'd have been living on the fucking street while having chemo. Okay, now, Patrice.
do whatever you can over and over to anyone you can to take away their happiness and to
That's
make them
not true. I just wanna, I just wanna live my fucking life. I don't want 7 or 8 videos a fucking day done about me with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments on each one of them slandering me. I don't want to read that my nickname for my daughter was Pussy Farts. You think that's okay? Think that's okay, do you, Jules?
fun of someone's kid's teeth. TH has already said she felt bad about that. She is such an honest, open person.
Oh, then why doesn't she take that? Oh, she's such a great person, but she was shoving chocolate in all their mouths today. Great person. Do you know if I saw Bob's, I'd spit on her for saying my nickname for my daughter was Pussy Farts? Who fucking says that? What if I said her nickname for her son was Little Balls? Fucking sick. Sick fucking shit. I'd never be able to sit there, write that shit down, and have it sit there. But that woman is slipping so far into the delusion of like some grandiose delusion because there's been no repercussions for that type of behavior for years, for a lot of people. At this point now, They're just fucking throwing care to the wind, harassing people with no arms, harassing babies with heart disease, harassing people with cancer, harassing. They're just going off the rocker. And it just can't be that way. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with that. Not in
Is
my
it?
world. They might live in Bizarro land, but I don't. You're right, a total idiot.
She lies. I don't know. I don't know about the past. I don't know if she did or did not. To me,
You don't know if she lies, really? But you're going to sit there and say, I lie, 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 lie. And you still have yet to tell me what I lie about. But you say you don't have to show proof. You're a fucking idiot.
it's irrelevant if she's ever lied in her life.
I've shown proof. So, you know what? Words are wasted from you. From you. Not words are wasted on me. It's just the words coming out of your mouth are pathetic. I've shown proof. I have the proof up there. Screenshots, all that. Not a shitload of deleted videos like you have. Okay? I don't say I don't have to show proof. I'm more than happy to show proof, but not really happy because I'd much rather not have it. I'd rather not have had it happen. But I have seen more than one person claim that for 2 years, year and a half, I've harassed them. But ironically, that's how long since I'd been diagnosed. As if I went around and just started harassing these people, complete strangers that don't have any proof. Hearing KFC scream like she was screaming in that video. And I believe at the beginning of the video, she says to her husband, does he want to join in on her video? And I'm like, does he know? Like, does he know? Does he see these disgusting comments and what you're partaking in? Or is it funny to you guys? And is that why you had to ask him what a gummy Hummer was? Because I know I blocked somebody from my room that came in that called themselves Gummy Hummer. And since they all want to run with this narrative that I have dentures, oh sure. Because God forbid I even have teeth. I mean, what the fuck? I don't have shit, right? I don't even know. Do I even exist to these people? I mean, it's fucking stupid. This is the stupidest shit in the world. What kind of a person wastes a moment of their day writing a statement that my nickname for my daughter was Pussy Farts? You're losing your, what is it when people like have a leg hold on something? You're losing that. You're losing that. This one coming out of the woodwork ain't helping you because none of them have proof, and I do. Ollie, you want to keep saying I'm a cancer, but you better have proof you got fucking cancer, bitch. Because if it ever comes down to it, if I ever hear, I'm sorry, if the right ear ever hears this particular story and can relate in any way, shape, or form, and they know I'm not doing this because of me, I'm doing it because if I was a younger person, a weaker person, I don't know if I would have managed to come out of this. If I didn't have you guys, you know what I'm saying? That's what they want. Kind of a fucking asshole bitch wants to destroy a young adult's life that hasn't done anything to her. I didn't do anything to your son, Love. Somebody else put up a video. I saw it. I simply say I have no desire to, whatever. I'm staying in my own. I don't care about these people like that. What they're forcing is down my throat. Like, what the fuck, man? Leave me the fuck alone. You know why? Because they're suicide trolls. It's not going to work.
If someone lied, that's irrelevant. I don't think that she had lied.
That's irrelevant. But the beginning of this was I lied, 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 lie. But if someone lied, that's irrelevant if it's pertaining to somebody else other than me. Isn't that crazy? Why make this video? Why make this video? It doesn't hurt me. It totally serves my purpose. The fact that from now on, when you fuckers talk about me, you better come with some fucking rock solid proof that is not altered. Because if I can fucking pump out the fucking actual documents, you better fucking believe I'm gonna. You think you get to fucking continue to use altered shit? Dumb shit? Mm-mm. No. You better start having some fucking proof.
Any point in time from when I've seen her, she has been open and honest as a mother.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. You don't sit there and stick up for somebody scamming the system out of their own mouth. Bad parenting, neglectful, in my opinion, while silently sitting by watching people harass me and my child for the last 2 years and think you get to say I lie, but you don't have to prove anything. You've said that for 2 fucking years that you don't have to prove anything. Bitch, oh yes you do. Keep your motherfucking mouth shut about me. I do not know why you have fucking reared your ugly head and started talking about me again. Their madness is exactly that, though. It's madness. It's all the more clear every fucking time they do it. It's like they're falling into the abyss of psychotic behavior. Listening to KFC screaming like that in her video was ridiculous. Thinking, I know, right? Yeah, Maddie can't make money off Maddie, but they can with her monetized fucking videos. It is, isn't it, Diane? Why did Jules come back out of her fucking thing and do this? Why do they have to keep saying I'm not grateful for my chance to live when they haven't let me fucking enjoy a day? I just keep getting fucking kicked out. Jason Miller, do you mean yourself or are you speaking to somebody in here? Because if you're speaking to somebody in here, which I think you are, because most people would come in and say, hello, everyone, but what and not am, I don't know what that really actually means. So, I don't know. You need to uh, elaborate. And this is like, here's this another example of their lunacy. So Amy storms into a random person in here, says she's going to do something about, you know, if she says her name ever again, as if nobody's ever named Amy. And it wasn't even in a derogatory way. She just said she used to come in here with Amy. That she wants something, she's going to do something to her kids, her husband, right? Right? So, so she keeps saying, proof, proof. I said nothing about your kids. Proof, proof, right? Shitload of derogatory comments from this Julie Buttons. Haven't seen her again, right? Shitload of derogatory comments. Her constantly saying proof, proof, to the point where she got so worked up that she was over here on the proof, still screaming proof. Then I guess somebody smacks her in the face and says, get a hold of yourself, man. Right? And she sees the proof. So she deletes all her comments, not all of them, but a good portion of them on that community post of hers. And that's it for them. All those fucking 43 derogatory comments and her screaming proof, proof. When shown, she just deletes her shit. And none of these fuckers say to her from the dark side, well, don't you owe her an apology? Don't you owe random an apology? Nah, they wouldn't fucking think of that ever. Nah, they just want to come in my channel and tell me I better keep Connie's name out of my mouth. Like, wow, really? You didn't see that bullying fucking display? And that's okay. Because that's what they've been doing since Connie and Amy came on the scene. Going around together like Siamese twins, bullying people. Then you show proof and they just keep denying it. Look at recent. Have you seen Akaldama or Aceldama anywhere lately? Yeah, not really, right? What happened? Like, SG said something kind. So then Izzy said, Akaldama, that fucking vile cancer bitch said something kind about you on Thanksgiving. And they said, oh, no worries, mate. I'll be right there. I'll pretend I don't even acknowledge her niceness, and I'll remind everybody of how fucking evil she is, and that'll be done then. Yes, and while we're at it, let's blame her. Let's say she blamed you for your grandkids' death. Oh, that sounds fine, mate. And then she disappears. Comes out of the woodwork to spin a fucking nasty piece of shit thing because I said something nice. And then goes back into her hole. These fucking people gonna be okay. This bitch just lied out and out. Jules just lied out and out. Said I talked about the phone call on my channel. I didn't. And then she called me lie, 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 lie. It's irrelevant if Tiffany H lies. She seems pretty honest to me. I mean, really.
That okay, maybe Zachy's teeth
Maybe.
or whoever's teeth, could have been better. But depression is depression, and sadness, anything.
Wow. Gee, really? Way to overlook the little kid, man. Wow.
Anyone goes through, and you should know that. You of all people, because that's why you.
Why? My daughter's teeth are beautiful. You think there was never any times I was sad or depressed? Do you think I let my kids' teeth rot because of it? Or my own? Gee, that's gonna help get me out of my sadness and my depression. Silly fucking thing to say.
Do what you do. You hide behind
Nice teeth?
this. I can't even explain. You take words and
you can't explain because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's why you can't explain. Because it's ridiculous to start with that you're sitting at a fucking stop sign for 20 minutes making this video.
twist them. I should probably move, but no one's behind me, so I'll give it a second.
What words am I exactly twisting? You want to be more specific? I know, where are the dads?
You're not, so I don't want to say you're smart because that would be giving you a compliment, but you are smart in the fact that you know how to twist words. But anyone that's good at words and linguistics,
I'm still not understanding what any of this has to do with you and why you always bring up linguistics. And when are you going to tell your fucking story? Because I don't believe you. And you want to keep talking about me, come with receipts, please.
Than anything of anything like.
See, what's this? What is this all about? Anything, the words, twist it. What is this? What is that? What kind of linguistics is that?
Listening to like how you break things down and pause and manipulate, they know what you're doing, and I do.
They know that you're speaking and you pause and yeah, that's all about a manipulation, like yeah. When you talk, you're manipulating people because when I talk, I'm manipulating people. So I would assume you were doing the same thing, right? Right? I don't have to prove anything.
Is I'm not anti-Sharon, I'm not anti-anyone, I'm not anti-you.
Of course you're not, but you wouldn't want to give me a compliment, bitch.
I don't give in to like making fun of anybody, but I do think that she has a lot of good points. That
Who, me? I have a lot of good points.
I might have started out as Inkster Stinkster, like you.
Inkster Stinkster has a lot of good points. Really? Do they? Now you're not anti-Sharon or anti-anyone, but you think Inkster Stinkster, a hate channel, calling Sharon BK, Annette Nutnut, and me any name they could possibly want to come up with. But you're not anti-anyone, huh? You're not all, you ain't coming out saying, I found this nice channel over here. It's very encouraging and inspiring. No. You want to come out and preach about Inkster Stinkster. Do ya? God, you are like what is that thing called? Is it a Summer's Eve? You're like a Summer's Eve douche. that escaped its own box. And here you are, a talking one. Who let you out of the box? Get back in there.
Out, you're making fun of somebody else. You're so good at just finding like the smallest little thing and just tearing it apart, yet not looking at yourself. How I was.
Oh, so wait a minute. You're assuming that I would say they're making fun of everybody else, which I did about Inkster Stinkster. And your response is, because I guess you know that I have a good moral compass, and obviously I would disagree with you that Inkster Stinkster was a good channel. So you already knew that our moral compasses are miles apart. So you got your answer ready, which is, I'm so good at picking everybody apart. Isn't that crazy? I'm so good at picking everybody apart. And yet, where's the trolls of your real family's name and your deceased family's name? Never saw you get trolled ever. Where are they?
Was horrified at the 2 days. Like my episode was bad, but it
2
didn't
days,
hurt.
you said. You just said it was 2 days. I remember that episode being in the cold weather. By the time it hit spring and this bitch hadn't been around for a little while, so it was 2 days.
Then two people, it didn't hurt anybody, and they both forgave me very quickly because they understood. Because they understand like science, science. There's a thing called science, and you explain science, and they go, okay, yeah. I mean, right away.
Science? Really?
They figure it out. But to make fun of
what are you trying to blind me with science? Hit me with stupidology? What is it exactly you're trying here? What are you trying to say? It was 2 days of a reaction. You only hurt 2 people. They forgave you. I mean, what 2 people? And 2 days. And can you explain this science to us, please?
somebody like you have. Oh God. Oh God.
At a loss for pathetic words?
Like I am so glad that I want to pull out here, but I'm not done yet. I am so glad that TH is such a strong, amazing, beautiful
Now we know you're lying.
woman. I am so proud of her
because she makes you look less pathetic. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm really not trying to be a dick, but with a couple of these people, it really, really is like because they just don't stop. This woman doesn't even know what her point is in this video, except to continue to harass somebody that she started harassing November 12th, 2020. No, she wasn't. But suddenly, Stinkster Inkster is their go-to for the truth of everything. Isn't that crazy? Pretty nuts, right? That's their
like I am
guru.
so glad that I want to pull out here, but I'm not done yet.
Yeah,
I am so glad
that
TH is such a strong, amazing, beautiful woman. I am so proud of her because she is your second.
So proud of her for still continuing to drive and live stream and stuff her kids' mouths with chocolate and not buckle in to what should come natural in good mothering. Oh, have we got another no childless woman here? Is this another childless woman? Wow. Looks like God knew he was what he was dealing with sometimes, right? No, they'll be against anybody. No, anybody who is against me is who they like.
Or third or fifth or 10th suicide trolling event that you've done. I mean, it could be your 50th. I don't know. I mean,
Really,
but
my
it's suicide
trolling
trolling.
event,
I mean,
suicide trolling. Look at them, they're accusing me of suicide trolling.
Like, I am
It
so
could be
glad.
her.
I want to pull out your robot, and it's not that yet. I am so glad that TH is such a strong, amazing,
Liar.
beautiful woman. I am so proud of her because she is your second or third or fifth or 10th suicide trolling event that you've done. I mean, it could be your 50th. I don't know.
Prove it.
I mean, but it's suicide trolling. When you want to break someone down at every level, it's suicide trolling. You did it to me.
No, I didn't.
And people
No,
might
I
be
didn't.
like, oh, well,
No, I fucking didn't, Jules. No, I didn't. But here you are again. Around Christmas time. Fuck it again. November 12th, 2020. I remember every fucking thing you did.
we're not sure about this or that. Did she say Munchausen's? Did she not say Munchausen's?
Yes, you did fucking say Munchausen's. You said I was running a racket. That's why your skanky ass friend Luna keeps saying, repeat after me, SG. Munch, because you know why she keeps saying it? Because she finally learned how to fucking spell it.
You full well know what happened. You full well know what. Oh my God, you know what happened.
Why, of course, yes, I do know what happened. I have a video up with screenshots of what happened. Right from that room. You were a mod in that room. There's no way it wasn't you, bitch.
You know that we reconciled, that things were not said about you.
Yeah, we never reconciled that things weren't said about me. Can you believe that? This fucking bitch. Thank you, Melissa. Thinks she's going to go with the narrative that I decided to say and accept. You're right, things weren't said about me. You fucking idiot.
And yet you still use it against me to just try to belittle me. And I will not let it happen.
Now, Jules, I simply said to you, why are you coming back into my live stream a couple of weeks ago, right? So, Jules, why won't you just leave me the fuck alone? And here you are. Look at you.
Happened to TH. I will stay in contact with whomever wants to stay in contact with me, and I will give them evidence and
No. Show evidence. Stop talking about this fake evidence that you give people. You've never shown any evidence. Never. I have, not you.
facts and logic.
This dumb fucking bitch.
Right. So logic, logic, not emotion.
Logic, not emotion. You think I didn't feel any fucking emotion? What you were fucking doing, you fucking bitch? Nasty bitch.
Things off of multiple things. You find a fault, you degrade it, and then you twist it. And words.
Do you know that your shit doesn't even make sense? It's like, what do they call it? Word salad? You sat there at a fucking stop sign for, so sorry, you've been there for 9 fucking minutes and you haven't said one fucking thing.
Words are very powerful. You use your words to be what you think are weapons, which have worked your whole life. I mean, I know they have.
My whole life? Have you known me my whole life? Really? They worked my whole life. I would spit on her too if I saw her.
You couldn't have gotten so good at being such a mean person if you haven't been
I'm
doing
not a
this.
mean person just because I said I would spit on you. It'd be because I wouldn't want to fucking kill you, and I probably wouldn't even spit on you. I'd want to fucking slap the shit out of you, and then you'd be so pathetic, like, and I'd just be like, that's fine, whatever, it's fine, that's fine, whatever, just please go away. And then we'd walk away, and I guarantee you the next day, you'd be somewhere talking shit about me. And I'd be like, why didn't I knock her the fuck out? That's what it is. Fucking, because it's not that I'm too nice. I'm not, it's not my fault that I hope for the best out of people, and I hope the best for people. I didn't talk about our phone call.
Your whole life. You've been doing this your whole life.
You haven't known me
And I'm
my whole life, so you really can't tell anything about my whole life, baby.
sorry that my nails, oh, there you go. My nails are so dirty. I'm sorry I don't get my nails done all the time and my toenails done. And, you know, my legs shaved. And I hardly remember that my legs were not shaved. I hardly.
Do you know that I don't care? Do you know for a year you have thought I care if your fucking legs are shaved? For a year, you have been trying to convince people that I care that your legs are shaved. You have. No lie. On her community page, post a fucking picture of her legs not shaven, very hairy, very hairy. Something to do with I wanted to see if her legs were shaved. I don't care if your legs are shaved. I don't give a shit. I don't care if your fingers are dirty. I don't care if your legs are shaved. Just leave me the fuck alone. What would make you think I give a fuck if your legs are shaved? Or if you're some sexual gazelle? I never could understand quite what that was about in a live stream telling people for some reason SG thinks I'm a sexual gazelle. When the fuck did I say you were a sexual gazelle? Next day, community post. For some reason, SG wants to know if my legs are shaved. When the fuck? And why did I want to know if your legs were shaved? This shit coming from a fucking nut that went around telling people I had Munchausen syndrome. Same person who told people she needed a kidney. She was pregnant by Nitty, and Luna wanted a surrogate. Okay? But all those things were an episode for her, the Looney Tune. Okay? Jerusalem episode, right? This phone might go out. I gotta try to plug it in, but it might shut off. Nobody knows, Kimberly. Nobody knows. But the one thing out of all her fucking nutcase stories that these people are going to stand behind and say, Jules was right. Jules was right about her all along is Munchausen. I literally was bald on chemo, but Jules was right about Munchausen. A fucking nutcase. But she's so clear and lucid when she's talking of me. She speaks of me. She knows. She knows everything. Suddenly, she's a normal, decent nurse again that knows about medical issues.
I hardly remember that my legs were scabby, but like you do things to try to hurt people and make them feel like that they're disgusting, and yet
Well, Jules, I didn't do that. You scissored, laying on a bed in a dirty looking roach motel. Dirty yourself, scissoring on the bed, saying, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Now, you said I had all kinds of things wrong with me, and you are still talking shit about me. And the one thing that you do that well, not one thing. I mean, really, you do a lot that is fucking psychotic. Um, that was. You think I'm not gonna mention that? Honestly, tippy toe. I walk around on my tippy toes. On my tippy toes. Really, really. You want me to think that's an episode of you smoking bad marijuana 6 months prior? While you tell people I had Munchausen's, and now here you are making a video. We weren't even speaking of each other. Why are you here doing this?
that you are and you live and you exist disgustingly,
See,
and you
Diane, right? Why does she need to insert herself? You know why? Because she saw a shitload of people going after me, and it's near the holidays, and she wouldn't want to miss the opportunity. Disgusting. But she doesn't think it's gross what these people are saying about my kid. But she wants to just go on and on talking shit.
have the voice, not the voice. Yeah, you have the voice. You have the most disgusting voice. Sorry.
Holy crap. You want to talk about being derogatory and mean to somebody? You just admitted the kid had bad teeth, too. And it doesn't matter to you that it would probably be in the best interest of the boy if you said, maybe you should get something done about him. No, no, no. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
You have the most disgusting voice. That no one would want to be around that disgustingness. And so
This is exactly what she was doing a month after me being diagnosed with stage 3. Exactly what she was doing. No mention of the lone survivor. Diane, how did you end up over at her channel? Because I suggested her. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. These are just basic questions. I did nothing to this woman. Nothing. There's no reason for her to be doing this again, you know? No, it was for, what were they called? Too many pussy farts. It was, Camden, New Jersey. She collected stuff and then never gave it out.
you have burned bridges. I mean, it's obvious to all of us. You burned bridge after bridge of people, and
No, no. See, I don't want anything to do with you. That's all.
They don't want to hear your disgusting voice. So you keep using your disgusting voice to hurt other people. I'm not going to talk about can you get a man, can you get this, can you get that, because I mean it's very obvious. It's very obvious.
My God. Some fucking gross fucking behavior. Yeah, no, she's not firing on all four cylinders. Yeah, I blocked fucking that anti-social conservative. That motherfucker just can't stop, man. Just gross people. I mean, this bitch is sick. She must be fucking. I don't know, man.
Yes. I mean, if you think that like my disgusting nails could make my man go cheat on me, which is what you said, it's ridiculous. Like I'm very cute. I'm very beyond just my nails. Like he would love to get my nails done if I wanted them. Like, oh, you know, you're cute.
Where's the tax forms that you were supposed to give people who donated to your what information? I don't know. I think she's looking to have another breakdown, in my opinion. She doesn't have any information. Oh, you mean about what's going on here? Oh, because she's been involved in it. She's been involved. Yeah, she didn't go nowhere. She was sock accounts. Yeah, how did that work out for her last time? Hidden blessings, right? I mean, Jules, I wasn't the one who did the things that you did. It's not like you're gonna bounce back and everybody's gonna say, oh no, Jules, you never did those things. Yeah, that's her though, Diane. That's her. Still continuing. When I called her in the springtime, and I never spoke of it on here, it was out of concern. I never talked about it on here. She's the one making it out to be like as if I did something nefarious to her. And so she's going to use it as an excuse to make this video. I never spoke about calling her out of concern. It's terrible. My dog must be having a nightmare. He's probably going to freak out at me. So I'm like trying to knock him out of his nightmare. Come on, buddy. Stop. Stop, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. See? Now I gotta go deal with that. Yeah, instead she's got to bring up the freaking phone call and say Joe said, "Why is that thing calling you?" and stuff. I mean, what the fuck? I just said she wasn't gonna like be this way. I just don't want anything to do. I don't want to be friends. I don't want to be enemies. Just wanted to Just want them to fucking move on, man. If they're not happy with their lives, let somebody else be happy with their life. Let somebody else then be grateful for their, that they're alive. I know, right? Dog's in a nightmare. He's hearing Jewel's voice. Not her again, Mom. I mean, it's like to go on this long about me, but to breeze over that little boy's teeth. They all know they're bad. They all know they're, it's gonna just, it's just terrible what's going on. But I didn't call CPS. I'm not the only one who said it. But I suicide trolled people? I mean, come on, man. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on out of your nightmare. Come on. It's a nightmare, buddy. It's a nightmare. Please. No, I know. It's just her voice. She's not really here.
Your nails done? If I ask for us in a second, will you get my nails done? And that's why you're angry, because you know.
I'm angry about fucking your nails being done. Why am I angry about your nails? I'm not angry. Why are you trying to say these things? Care about your fucking nails, lady. Just leave me the fuck alone, man. Yeah. And there's something else too. It was Brain. I watched some other thing too. It's terrible. I know.
And that's fine. You can be angry and bitter,
But I'm not angry and bitter. You think you're gonna make me angry and bitter?
that's your thing. I mean, I understand being bitter. I'd be bitter if I were you too. But to be bitter and hurt other people,
nasty bitch.
That's not okay. And I'm so grateful that
you're such a nasty bitch.
There are so many people on board now that weren't on board 2 years ago to say
2 years ago when I got diagnosed with cancer. Is that what you mean? You hear that? You hear what she just said? This bitch came out of the woodwork to harass me with cancer. She just basically fucking admitted it. She just fucking basically admitted it. I know I blocked him. Just basically admitted it. So it wasn't me 2 years ago, because that would be me saying something about people being on board. I've only known her 2 fucking years. But they weren't on board 2 years ago, but now you're glad they are now. She's been behind a lot of this shit too then. Wow. What do you mean you do? You do what? Oh, Tiandra does? Tiandra does? Or I do? I can't believe this bitch just admitted that people weren't on board 2 years ago. Really? What's All right, but I don't know, Jules. I don't know why Jules would be mad at you. You know what I mean? I think you could be able to go. Yeah, don't. Yeah, please do not go back over there. Well, you can go back over there, Kimberly, but just don't tell us. You know what I mean? That's why I blocked. You know what I'm saying? And Diane, what Jules is doing in this video is suicide trolling. Her sitting there trying to say everything bad about me, and her saying right then nobody wanted to jump on board 2 years ago, you know? But now there's a lot more, but with lies saying stuff about my daughter, Jules, and you're willing to sign on to that shit. Don't you get it, Jules? I really had cancer. It wasn't Munchausen syndrome. You're spending a lot of time harassing somebody that has proof, through and through proof. So I don't know whatever assets you and Joe have, but I'm going to suggest you stop fucking with me because between you and that fucking Luna, that bitch, and those others, you just fucked with me and fucked with me and fucked with me and fucked with me. And I don't know what it is you're expecting, but I can promise you you're not going to get it. No, no, that's not true. They all are in it together, all for their own purposes, their own self-fulfilling needs of but they're suicide trolls. They each have their own purpose, though. They each have their own purpose. Her whole entire video is so fucking just bashing me. And for her to consistently say she never has to show any proof, though, that's something she has said for 2 years now. But she just clearly stated that she was trying to get people to jump on board 2 years ago, November 12th, 2020. With their fucking lies going around telling people I had Munchausen syndrome. And I know you try to stay neutral, Diane, but you know that you were there. And you know that you got kicked out of Tom's because you gave me support. You went through a lot of shit just because somebody who never got any kind of harassment prior got cancer. And that's the truth. You know I wasn't a bitch before, or like she's trying to say that I've done this all my life. That's not true. You knew me before cancer, Diane. Nobody had a problem with me, right? Yeah. Nobody had a problem with me. Nobody accused me of being a scammer or a bitch or ranting or a manipulator. Nothing. It was just when I got cancer. Yeah, I'm going to go too. I got to charge my phone. I really appreciate you guys. And I appreciate you, Diane, for sticking it through. And you never compromised your convictions, and I appreciate that. Yeah. It's serious, and yeah, but and some of these people have partaken in actual getting it that done. Uh, but I have to charge my phone to go more into that. So, united we stand, divided we fall. I will. I really appreciate you guys, and a little encouragement goes such a long way. Such, God, it helps so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Serious. I don't even know, like, where I'd be if I didn't stick it through and had stuck it through for, and then you guys came along, and I don't know. Anything they say just makes it like not that, not that important to making sure that we all stay in a good place. And I know it isn't really, it doesn't seem always like it's a good place when we're like reviewing stuff like this. I have to do this for my own thing because so, for a long time I went trying to tell people what was going on, but I didn't have another device. But in the meantime, they were accusing me of being every clone of me. They accused me of being everything. And all I had was a phone. It was clear. I couldn't, you know, and that's why it's important that people realize that if I was a young person and this was happening to me and they were trying to assassinate my character, I might think it worked if I wasn't already, established in a character, you know? So I appreciate that. Love you guys too. United we stand, divided we fall. Peace out.